mattress and a bag. Looks good to me. It's just gotta kind of rest and flatten itself out. It smells kind of funny. Almost fell up the ladder. Well, beautiful Sunday. We're out at the lake, heading to a little spot to cook some lunch, do some fishing, and just give some updates on the channel and what's coming up this summer, this spring. That just fell off the knife right into where I wanted to land. Nice little steak. Nothing better. Telling you. There's some organic black peppercorn and some pink Himalayan salt to throw on there. That already smells so good. Look at the crust forming on this. Instead of worrying about the eggs cracking in your bag, just crack them, throw them in a mason jar. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll take it. Like I said, the jet boil can be a little tough, but that's perfect for me. Anyone got any camping trips coming up? Any fun summer plans? I know a few of you that are gonna watch this are coming with me this in May. It's about 48, 49 degrees out now. Just blue skies. Birds are going crazy. I don't know if you guys saw the one of my last YouTube shorts. This was the bushcraft little shelter that I found. Really cool. There's like a kids camp like somewhere out that way. I'm assuming they were doing a trip or something and decided to build a shelter. We'll let that steep for a little bit and let the oats absorb some water. It's gonna be good. Get some strawberries here. Take the old tops off. Just got some regular old honey. And some cinnamon. Tell me that don't look good, huh? Might have heated it up a little too long. But it is good. Well, no luck with the fish out here, but had a great day. Had some amazing oats for lunch. We're all packed up. Got the rod. Just gonna bushwhack my way out of here and see you at the truck. Well, I don't think I'm taking the shortcut. Lake's a little high. And I have a hole in my boot. If I didn't have a hole in my boot, I'd do it. But guess I gotta walk all the way around this cove here. Oh well, get my steps in. Morning.
Morning.
8:30. Slept pretty good. Had to wake up about 3:30 and go pee somewhere. But we got breakfast going. And do some eggs, hash browns, and sausage. And getting the jet boil out. Gonna boil some water for coffee.
Slapping. There you go. Oh, you made a little taco? Yeah. Hell yeah.
It's your plate.
Thank you very much.
Justin's not a napkin
About a week ago, I was watching the weather for this trip, and it said all weekend rain, rain, rain. But today, looking pretty beautiful, and tomorrow's supposed to be sunny as well. So we really lucked out with the weather turning around on us. I'll take it. Chicken and what else? Okay. Little baby sriracha.
Sorry. Dude knows how to rap.
It's hard with the chips.
What is that?
It's hard with the chips.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. I'm doing the same thing.
Came out
Yeah, it does.
way too fast. No problem.
Could soak some of it up with a paper towel.
Nah.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about this is it comes out so fast.
Yeah.
But it's really good.
Alright, let's see how these go. And then tomorrow we have ribs, cornbread, mashed potatoes, asparagus. There was one piece of chicken, one piece of cheese, and one wrap left, so seconds. Also got some Tostitos and some queso.
Did it go for any of them yet?
Nah, I doubt it will. It doesn't seem like they come once a year. Got my walking stick.
That's a nice walking stick.
I know, right? I like the color.
That's a nice car. picked up a '07 Chevy Express 1500. Gonna start a like a van camper van life build, and I can't wait. If you've watched my past videos, I've talked about it a couple times that like this is the goal, this is what I want to do. There's only so much I can do with the Suburban before I'm like tearing the thing apart, and that is my daily driver still, so I don't really want to get too deep into it. But this is like a blank canvas. I can do whatever I want to it, build whatever I want, tear it apart. The check engine light is on. I haven't looked into why yet. Crank windows. It's an 07.5, so it's got the newer gauge cluster style, newer steering wheel, and like light switch and stuff. It's got the double din radio, which is gonna get taken out and put in like a tablet style. Gotta work on the AC, that doesn't work yet. Seat's pretty clean. I'm gonna do the bed sideways. I laid down in there multiple times, multiple different ways, and I know I can fit laying sideways. It's close, but it'll be comfortable. The bed's gonna go from those two white pillars up to here, across, which will be like a 54 or 56 inch bed, which is fine because my roof tent is 48 inches wide, and me and my girlfriend sleep in there perfectly fine. So a little bit extra room will be nice. I'll do storage under the bed. I'll do like shelves right here, and then from there, wherever the bed ends, to maybe here, I'm gonna do the countertop with a sink and everything, water tank underneath. The battery's probably gonna go right there under the bed, and then right here in this section will be another set of shelves. I'm gonna get a cooler, one of the refrigerated ones, so I don't have to deal with ice and ice melting and having to drain out the water, all that. That'll probably go right here, and I'll build like a center console over it. It's gonna get 6 recessed lights, LED, everything's gonna be 12 volt. I'm gonna do some plugs on either side. I'm not sure which side my head's gonna go on yet, but I'll do like spots for phone chargers and stuff like that, cigarette outlet, all switch panel. And then I think probably here, probably there actually, I'll do a like a camper style window that slides up, has a screen in the bottom so I can get some cross ventilation. I'll do another one over there above the bed so that, you know, we can have a nice view besides just the rear windows. Say I pull up to a river on this side of the vehicle, I'd like to be able to look out. I'm gonna do a pretty much full length roof rack with solar panels above. Everything, all the wiring's gonna get run down through all these channels. It'll be nice and tucked away. Got lots of plans for it. Rims, tires, nothing too crazy, but something a little bit more rugged because it's only 2-wheel drive. I'm gonna do I'm gonna pull all this up. I'll redo this, all this probably with carpet, just something cheap from Home Depot or something. the bottom's all screwed in. And then I put in these two uprights. That'll be the side of my shelves. The counter will come off. I haven't determined the height yet. Probably that body line. The counter will come off those. Come out, around. And there'll be a wall all the way up too. I kept going. So this will be a wall, back wall, sink somewhere, batteries going down there. This will be a wall. I think the switch panel is going to go right here. I have lever nuts. I'll show you guys how I do this, and then I'm hoping to get the ceiling on too. Just got to trim that one upright so I can slide it up over, but we'll see what happens. Alright, we're going to start at the back here. I have where the lights are going marked out. So these are called lever nuts. Put the wire in, clamp it down. So I'll have the main power coming in, and then I'll have two wires coming out going to each light. So it's just like using a wire nut, except they don't untwist over time. Just gonna trim the ends off these. There's one. And two. So I got power and ground. Power. Ground. Alright. Now there's my two leads for each light. I don't know if you can see that. So now I got off the main power wire, get my two leads going to each light. I'm gonna do that 2 more times. Also, these ones are triples. I also got some 2-wire ones to run on the ends of these to go to each light. Oh, that's so much better. I got a little, it's actually a dirt bike stand. Use it as a seat. The van is like just too short to stand and just too tall to sit on the floor. So once the ceiling's up, then it'll be a lot easier to maneuver around this thing. So for this set, it's right in the middle of the wire that I have to splice. So actually the vent's going up here, so I'm just gonna cut this right in the middle. Boom. Pull these apart a bit. Pull these apart a bit. Got one half of the bed covered. I ended up having to cut it in half again because I couldn't fit the entire piece in at one time. I'm trying to pivot it, it was just hitting both sides of the van, so I just buzzed it in half and threw it in. So onto that piece. That piece is a little easier, that's just a rectangle. I don't have to flare out either side, so front should go a little faster. Well, it's literally so hot my GoPro can't record for more than 20 minutes, or not even 5 minutes. But the bed's in. I really like it. Probably gonna do like a 6-inch mattress or so. 4 to 6. There's not the most headroom in the world, but it's almost like a loft, like bunk bed type of thing. I have to measure and see where the faucet comes down, and I'm gonna have to drill a hole for that too. I figured out a better idea how to figure out where the faucet goes. Put the sink in, mark the hole instead of trying to measure. Alright, sink is gonna go there. Just added this support in, had to loosen this up so I can get it out of the way while I slide the countertop in, put this support in. So now we got plenty of places to screw the countertop down to. There it is. Finished countertop. Sink's in there, solid, not going anywhere. Need some better lighting in here for filming, but you guys get the point. Now I'm just gonna trim out all the edges around that, and then thick trim board going up. The kitchen area would be done. I gotta trim out this and those doors as well, but for the most part, kitchen's done. Now that that's all done, time to clean this up. Today, we are finishing the doors. These are the last two doors that I gotta build on this thing, and I've been putting it off for way too long. I don't know why. Doesn't take very long to do. Get a little bit of a dilemma. So I'm putting this door on, right? And to keep it symmetrical, all my other ones, the hinges have been on the outside of the doors. But that door is 2 feet wide. If I put the hinges on this side, it'll open up and be out to about here. And I can't like stand outside the van, reach in and grab anything. So I think I gotta put the hinges in the middle on this one so it opens this way, so I can reach in from the side, grab whatever, and then I'll just put them on this side for this one as well, because there's probably not enough room for all of them, but I think it'll be fine. So I have these trim boards running along the top and the bottom of that. I'm going to do the same, and then I have them stopped off early because this is where my shelf will start. It'll go up into that little pocket. So now I have full access while standing outside the van. If I had done it hinges on this side, I really think it would have been awkward trying to get in there. So picture this. Shelf will be here all the way up to the top. Well, I ended up taking this trim piece off that I had in there and went with like the original style that I've been doing. It just didn't fit. Having that one random board just wasn't clean. But got my magnet locks in. Again, there'll be a board coming up here with little shelves, but just throwing on 2 more latches and that door, and this whole thing will be done. All the doors are in. We gotta trim that, and a little bit up there. Back side of that, and this. And I'm pretty much done with woodwork besides just putting that vent in with the plastic trim that goes around that. Running my solar in and putting my last piece of ceiling up. But today we're really just focusing on the plumbing side of things. Hopefully you guys can watch this video and learn a couple things, or maybe answer a few questions that you had in the back of your mind when you're going to do the plumbing in your van. We're gonna get right into it and I hope it helps. Alright, first off, we're going to start at my switch panel. Right here is the switch that says water pressure. I have wires run from that to a water pump I have mounted under here. It's a 4 gallon per minute. Right there. That actually turns on and shuts off when you switch the faucet on, which is a really nice feature, so you don't have to worry about pressure being pushed all the time or leaving it on by accident. We'll get into that in a minute. But all it is a 12-volt system. So power to the switch panel, which goes from the switch panel to the pump. The pump, this is the intake side, sucks water from this 7 gallon tank that I got on Amazon. I just have a flexible 1/2 inch rubber line going to a hard line and then tying into the pump. Then the outlet side of the pump here goes around to this T, so I have water pressure going to both sides of the mixing valve. It's obviously not, I don't have hot or cold water, it's just whatever temperature this is running at. I then drilled a hole in the side of the van so my water can drain out into this. So I ordered one of these little camper doors for electrical or water. Now I can pull my hose out, let it aim right in there. I will get some insulation around that hose so it's not such a big hole. So first, flick the switch on for the pump. You heard it turn on for just a second and then it shut back off. That was just it pushing the water up to the valve. And the valve being closed makes the pump shut off because it feels the pressure. There's a pressure switch in there, so when it feels the pressure, it shuts the pump down. But when you turn it on and you relieve the pressure, the pump kicks right on. And really good water pressure, really good drain system. I have no leaks or anything. We got running water in the van. Now we'll go up top with my straight edge and the Sharpie, and I'll connect those 4 dots. I got my Sawzall charged up, cut it out, and get my, I have lap sealant, which comes out almost like a liquid, covers the whole surface of the seam, and then when it hardens you have this really nice flat flush seal. I can feel it pulling air already. And it has a whole bunch of speeds. So there you go. Beautiful fan install. Starting on solar power for the van. This is something I've never messed with, never got into electrical too much, but we're gonna give it a shot. Alright, we got the controller mounted, all the wires down through, coming out the back. So like I said, I'll mount the Bluetooth controller, probably right here somewhere. The temp sensor goes down to the battery, and 2 of these cables are going to go up through the roof to the solar panel, and 2 of them go down to the battery. The positive having a 20 amp fuse break in between the battery and the controller. And I also got another one of these circuit breakers, so I'll put this between the battery and the solar controller too, so I can shut power down if I need to. Got the Bluetooth receiver mounted. I don't think that has to be in any special location, so kind of just tucked away there. It's got about 1,000 feet of extra cable, so I'll have to clean this up, tie it up somewhere in there or something. And then this is the temperature sensor, so this will just kind of lay down by the battery, and I'll clean up the wires as well. Alright guys, winter has set in. Today I just picked up a new 12-foot clamshell snowmobile trailer. There's some snow on the ground, so warming up the truck. I'm gonna hook the truck up to the trailer and pull the snowmobile around, get that loaded up into the trailer while we still have some snow, and I'll show you guys a little walk around of what we got for a sled and the setup we're running this year. And here's the sled. This is a 2023 Polaris Assault. It's got the 2-inch track, 146. I just recently added this M2 seat. Super easy to put on. Assembly was super easy. It's got heated grips. I didn't go with the heated seat. I thought, couldn't really justify it, but heated grips, and it's got a plug for the heated windshield on a helmet. Still had room to put my storage container on the back. Also added these BRP or Skidoo style ice scratchers. That took a little work to get them retrofitted onto the Polaris, but we got it done. And lastly, I just added this extra long snow flap, extra long, extra wide. I didn't have any issues overheating, but it just ran a little bit warmer than I wanted to. I think it's having the 2-inch track and no picks, or not being an ice ripper track, just wasn't kicking up all the snow that I wanted. So hopefully the new ice scratchers will help, and also the bigger snow flap will catch more of that snow, push it up under. But I have about 900 miles or 800 miles on this sled so far, and I absolutely love it. It's been one of the best things I've purchased in a long time. It's got the Walker-Evans and shocks being the Assault. It's got the 7S display. Really just kind of built it how I wanted it, a little bit taller windshield. If I were to do it again, I would have got the seat while I snow checked it, just for ease of not having to order it later on and paying quite a bit of money for it, unfortunately. But I'm yet to see another sled with this color scheme. This was the Snow Check exclusive colors for the Assault for 23. So that's a fun little thing that starts conversations. It's about 10 degrees out right now, Fahrenheit. Still started up, no problem though. So we're gonna load this in the trailer and get it ready for the next trip. Well, it fits like a glove. I could probably pull it up a little bit more if I wanted a little more clearance back here, which I might just push it forward. But yeah. So my sled's in. Plenty of room for another sled and plenty of room for all my gear and everything. Thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to post a little update video of what I was doing and what I've been working on. The snowmobile is going to be sweet this year. I'm bringing my girlfriend, and not having the second seat was kind of rough last year. So now she's going to be comfy, I'll be comfier, and gonna give her hell. See you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching. So today, we're not working on the van. Today we're working on my SRT8 Jeep. I am doing something a little unconventional and putting a trailer hitch on it. Mounts up underneath. I don't want to have to use my work truck to tow my snowmobile trailer every time I want to go somewhere. So we're going to throw the trailer hitch on this. It's got a 6.4 Hemi, 8-speed transmission. There's no reason why it shouldn't be able to tow it. And we also have the wiring for the lights. You pull out the taillights and plug this in line on each side, and it runs down. You ground it out, and you got your 4-pin trailer lights. So that's what we're doing today. This is a this trailer hitch was made by Kurt, by the way. Really nice quality, beautiful welds, and it's pretty heavy duty steel. It's probably 1/4-inch plate on each side, if not more. I like it. Good quality stuff. I got it on Amazon, but I know that Kurt is a very reputable brand. That's tight. Let's just check the other two one more time. There we go. Oh. Don't want to forget my flashlight. Oh, that is the Kurt. Here's the specs on it. Looks nice. It's not sitting too low. Still probably 14 inches of ground clearance. And that's all it was. It's 4 bolts. If I just cut there, and cut there, I bet it'll go right in. Alright, now the last piece to this puzzle is plugging it in and seeing if the lights work. Well, I could use a new plug on the trailer side, but other than that, everything worked great. All the lights came on. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video.